got your toy? You got your toy. Hold on, honey. Hold on, boo-boo. Hold on. Hello. Hold on. Okay, here's your toy. You got your toy? Sosa's going to be leaving pretty soon, so my son's coming to get him. So if you guys wanted to say hello, I promised you guys I'd bring him on. You're such a handsome boy. I've had him for a couple days, and we've been having lots of fun, huh, Sos? We've been going on walks. We've been going on walks and playing with your toys, huh? And he's been panting constantly like that in my face and not letting Grandma sleep. Are you so handsome? What do you want? Oh my gosh, he wants attention. Okay. Come here. I know you want to be inside my skin. Say hi. Say hello. He already tore up the noisy thing in here. You know how the dogs chew that out of the middle? Okay, go get it. Oh my goodness. Hi, Chris. Nice to see you, honey. How are you? How you doing? Maybe he'll let me have a few minutes. Hey, get your nose out of there. Maybe he'll let me have a few minutes to chit-chat. I need some adult time. He's killing me, man. It's like having a child. I'm not kidding. What's up? What do you think about what's going on in Ukraine? Huh? With Russia and Ukraine, the war? I mean, how it's gonna affect us in a big way. Did you watch the SOTU last night? I'm going. Hitting a few bumps in the road, but I'm okay. I'm trying to go to coffee instead of Red Bulls as much because Red Bulls are terrible for you, and I've been drinking them for quite a few years now. And, I don't want to ruin my kidneys. I can't remember, they said for one Red Bull, how many things of water you have to drink just to flush out that one Red Bull. It's crazy. And I don't drink enough water to flush out the Red Bull. So I figure I might as well just cut back. I'm going to go to one a day if I can. It's funny because lately I haven't been drinking them until later in the day. I'm able to hold off, but sometimes I'll drink a cup of coffee and then half an hour later I'm drinking a Red Bull. So I don't know. This is something I really need to work on stopping because they are so bad for you. What are you getting into? What? What are you getting into? You want to say hi to Chris? I might do a reaction video in a little bit. I mean, it's not really a reaction video, but I just want to discuss something. Say hi. You got to turn around this way. Turn around. Turn around. Show your cute face. Not your butt. Say hi. Look. Say hi. 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 Are you so handsome? He likes his booty spanked. Typical male. You like your butt spanked? You like your butt spanked? Is Daddy going to come and get you pretty soon? Go get your toy. Go get your toy. Oh my gosh. I love him, but a couple days with him, Grandma's ready to get back to her life. What sucks, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, but, on my time off, when I have a day off or 2 days off, and I have him, it's really like I don't have any time off because I'm constantly busy entertaining this dog. Honey, okay, pull me around. Come on, pull me around. Pull me around. Come on. He's gonna pull my arm out of my socket one of these days. Okay, honey. Oh my God. Okay, you're too big. No, go play for a few. Go on. Go play. Go on. Go play. Okay. Let's see. I've just been eating a bunch of pot gummies. Ooh. Well, I have an interview today on Zoom. It's going to be done over Zoom. You know how I've been working so hard to learn some more skills. So I have an interview today. If you could pray, wish me luck, whatever you do. I can work from home part of the time, which is perfect for me because of some of my physical issues. It would be nice to be able to be at home some of the time. You know how it is when you suffer with pain and fibro and arthritis and all that shit. I knew it was coming. He wasn't going to do nothing to Putin. Right? Did you watch the State of the Union? I didn't. I can't. I get way too triggered listening to that man. I can't do it. Of course, unfortunately, YouTube is a platform just like all the other ones that we have to be very careful about what we say. I'm sorry, but if anybody thinks this man is doing a good job as the president and they don't miss Trump, something's wrong with them, in my opinion. And I'm not saying that in a mean way. I'm kind of saying it in a funny way, but we all like different people. I'm just saying as a country, we were so much more prosperous and better under Trump. Now, what made that so what's the word I'm looking for? What made it so combative is the media. If we didn't have the media out there pushing hate on Trump and Trump supporters, then there wouldn't have been all the hate between the people. That's what I believe. Sure, you will have your few here and there that, will say what they say and don't get along. But if we didn't have the mainstream media pushing the hate Trump agenda, then, and all the politicians that jumped on board, we wouldn't have had that problem. But unfortunately, too many people listen to the mainstream media and take what they say as God's word, and that's the problem. Unfortunately, it's hard to admit for some people, but the mainstream media is not trustworthy. Never has been. The mainstream media has never been trustworthy. Think about it. If you want your people to do what you want, and how would you control them? More and more, people are saying, well, I guess maybe it wasn't a conspiracy theory that you guys were talking about. It looks like this stuff is coming true, right? It is happening. It absolutely is. Now, if this was Trump right now in office and he was doing what Biden is doing, nothing, what do you think would happen? If he would have done what Biden did back with the whole Afghanistan deal, what would have happened? I cannot believe this man is still in office. How in the hell is that possible? I don't know if something's going on with the comments, honey. I just don't understand how he's still in office. It makes no sense. What good has he done? It's not going to get any better. I mean, he's not going to be happy until we are all broke and have nowhere to live and have no cars to drive. That's how I feel. Oh, okay. This doesn't taste good. I can only usually drink about half a cup of coffee. Ugh. I don't like brewed coffee too much. So we got to be praying. If you pray, you got to be praying for our country, and you got to be praying that somehow, by God's grace, it's only going to be by the grace of God, that these people that are in power right now are taken out somehow. Out of power is what I mean. What are you doing? Something's got to be done, because we're not going to have a country left. It's already gone to that extreme, pretty much. What? Oh my gosh, I can't have 5 minutes of peace. What would you want? What do you want? What? What? It's like he wants to crawl inside my skin. You want to crawl inside my skin? Okay, not under there, baby. You're going to knock over the light. What are you doing? Chase your tail. Chase your tail. Help. Saucy. What? You can't crawl inside my skin, baby. You can't crawl inside my skin. I know you just want loves all the time, huh? You just want loves all the time. Okay, can you be a footrest? Can you be a footrest? What? Ow. Okay, I don't want to see your butthole. I don't want to see your bungholio. Can you go play for a while? Can you go play? So Grandma can chat with some... Okay, you got eye booger. Come here. You got eye boogies. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, it's just... Okay, go on. Go play. Go get your bone. Hold on. Oh, he's annoying me right now. Hello? Come on, out. Go on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go get your toy. He knows not to get out of the room. Come on. Come. Sosa, let's go. Come on. Get your toy. He's going to be mad I shut him out. You guys, I'm not seeing the comments for some reason anymore. Oh, he's going to be so upset at me. So, see, I'm sorry, but I got to have a few minutes to chit-chat. I haven't had any... What was it? I was going to tell you something. Now I can't remember what it was. What was it? So I have my interview today. I have my therapy today. Today's Wednesday, right? Yes. Interview today, therapy today. I'm still looking for a new place to live. I wish I could tag somebody. I don't know if it'll work here. Will it work if I tag her in the Will it work if I tag her in the comments? Anyone? Let's see if that works. I don't know if it will. Because, here, let me go. Okay. I'm going to share her video. And I wanted her to be here to watch. So let me go to share screen. Hold on a second. Okay. All right. Let me. Okay.
Hi guys, it's me. I have to show you a lunatic that needs to be stopped. I mean, this is some serious shit right here. And she needs to be taken off of YouTube. And usually I don't think people should actually lose their channel.
Right.
Because there's a lot of people that do some stupid shit. But this bitch needs...
I agree. I don't believe in cancel culture myself. I don't. Unless it's gotten to a point to where it's become detrimental to your mental health and it's showing, or you have threatened violence on somebody. If you have threatened to go real life on them, or you have gone real life, people that have gone real life on people that have threatened bodily harm on somebody, or people who have shown that they mentally can't handle what goes on YouTube. And this is bit of everything. I really like her a lot. So subscribe to her channel. She's really a sweet lady.
Whatever, I had a great time. So this woman contacts my landlord. This woman contacts everybody in real life, and that's okay, right?
Okay. This is what I need to say about this. This is Truthfully Trisha right here. This is the gal I've talked to you guys about. Now, I'm not a hateful person. I'm reacting to her words and the things she says. That statement she just made, she said, this woman contacted my landlord. Where's the proof? Show the proof. So it's okay for people like her to come on and accuse other people of going real life on them and ruining their lives without showing any proof or backing it up. I don't think that should be allowed either. Why is it because she's really going hard after this one gal, Jeremy's mom. She's going really hard after her, accusing her of having everything to do with her life and all the negative that comes into her life. Well, let's go back. She says it's been happening for 3 or 4 years, that this woman has interfered in her life. If this is true, think about this. Even those of you who support her, think about this. The boyfriend that she lost, right, after 8 months. At first, she tried to blame other women on YouTube. Then she said, well, he didn't like me vlogging so much. And then he didn't like, he said I was lazy. He said I was this. He was kind of emotionally, mentally abusive towards me. She said that, just like everybody else is. So he bounced. He left. He broke up with her. And that crushed her. Okay. Then, well, as she's living in this house that she's been in for 2 years? And then just not even a month ago, she's not in that house anymore. And she blames Jeremy's mom that she contacted her landlord. So then the landlord didn't renew Trisha's lease. Think about this. If Jeremy's mom was really going after Trisha and trying to get her kicked out of her house, why would she wait 2 years? That makes no sense. 2 years? And it's kind of funny how she's not in that house anymore as she's building this business. What I think she did, I think she gave up the house so she could put this money into her business. And now she's complaining that she's not living in that house anymore. What she said was the landlord wouldn't renew the lease. Well, that could be for many different reasons. He could be selling the house. Maybe he's raising the rent and he knows that you can't afford what they're going to raise it to, because maybe you're on a fixed income possibly. I don't know. But you can't go around blaming everybody else for everything that happens in your life and wonder why these women still are coming after you. You can't blame she's still blaming her ex-husband why these women are stalking her. Her ex-husband has moved on. He's remarried. She says him and his new wife always talk about her. They won't leave her alone. No. I would say 5% of their content has been on you. 5%. And that's pushing it. No, they barely talk about you. And then she says, well, this is a, they're trying to destroy my, what's it called? They're trying to destroy my reputation. This is reputation slander, whatever. Actually, Trisha, you're the one who began with the character assassination of your ex-husband. Every single day you went on live, bashing, slandering, talking about his private, just everything negative, mean, and personal that you could say, you said. And all the blame that you could put, you put on him. He wasn't on social media for almost a year after you guys split up. Barely. See, you have to pay attention to what this woman says and what she does. So many of us know she's full of it. Now she's saying people are leaving untrue comments on her business page. She says she can't delete them. Well, if you're the owner, I don't know if this is correct. If you watch this video later, or you're here and you know this answer, put it in the comments. But if you're the business owner, don't you control the page, which would therefore mean you could delete the comment? I mean, I'm just wondering. So if you don't run the page because it's not your business, and you are doing like a, drop ship type thing, or you're selling for somebody else, then somebody else has control of the page, maybe. I don't know. But again, this is a business, and businesses get fake, false, what's the word I'm looking for? When they come into, what's the word? Help. I can't see the comments. What's the word when they come in and give a review or whatever? So businesses get fake reviews. There's nothing you can do about that. Suck it up, Buttercup. You're a businesswoman now. You have to put up with whatever comes with it. You think Amazon comes on YouTube and cries every time there's a fake review, or any other company? No, you handle it. That's all you can do. If it starts affecting your business, then you have the right to pursue, something legal if it's affecting your sales or whatever. But this women empowerment dildo company, I don't know, like, she says it's more than just toys, okay? But she made it to empower women. Again, ladies, if you see this later, there's more to you than sex, okay? There's more to you than your body. Just know that. You have a heart and you have a mind. Use those. Don't focus so much on your body and being sexy, okay? That shouldn't be the focal point of you. So let's go back and listen to a bit of everything. Hold on a second.
Right. She blames everybody for anything that happens in her life. She lost her apartment. She blames it on someone else. Everything that happens, she lost her job. She blames it on something else. on somebody else. She blames everything that happens in her life on somebody else. Nothing is her fault. Nothing. She's a victim all the time.
She thinks she's so big, bad, bold. No, you think you are so big, bad, and bold, you bug-eyed bitch. Me fix it today.
That's
You really
not
are. Show me who you really are, Paula, so you can edit whatever the fuck you want to.
This is not my internet. That's hers.
You can say whatever the fuck you want to. You can edit whatever the fuck you want to.
So, again, I know you guys have heard me talk about this woman a couple of times. I'm not hateful towards her. I'm not sitting there making her my focal point of discussion. Sometimes I'll bring up something that happened with her, and this is one of the things. She's threatening violence on somebody. But she always, now remember, you guys, she's on probation for attacking a man in court physically. She's been in trouble for other things. So she says, why should I have to get off of YouTube? Why should I have to give up what I love? Because if YouTube is such a miserable place for you, if YouTube is so negative and so many people hate you, as you say, and so many people are after you in real life and they're stalking you, the wise decision would be, especially if you're having, starting a business, log off. They told you that on Dr. Phil. Log off. Why do you keep this going? What do you love about YouTube? That you can come on and blame everybody else for everything that happens in your life? That's all you talk about? So what do you love about YouTube? Sharing your story? People have heard your story day in and day out for 5 years, 6 years now. So when you say, I have a story to tell, you've told it many times. The funny thing is, though, you keep adding on things and changing things. And the people that have been around for a long time know this. And, some people will say, well, why do you guys watch? Why do you pay attention if it's, if she's so miserable? Have you guys, why was the Bad Girls such a popular show? Do you think there was anything positive about that show? The Bad Girls Club? Shows like that? Or was it all fighting and cussing and people pissed off at each other? But it was very popular. People love to watch that kind of stuff because it's so different from the world we exist in that it's interesting to watch, Hi, Leela. I actually listened to her twice. She was so off and on. It was intriguing, but not anything to continually watch. She was just, yeah. And here's the thing. She's talking about, thank you for popping in, honey. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you I don't remember ever seeing your name before. So welcome. I try to remember the names that come through here. But it's the same thing day in and day out. And today she did a stream pretty much kind of saying, again, she's ready to give up and jump over the cliff and, all of that. And this woman's pushing her to jump off the cliff. And how sick. She talks about death, killing, dying all the time. And I would say go check yourself in somewhere. Your ex-husband is nowhere near you anymore. And you're still blaming him for what's going on in your life today. All the negative, though. It's all the negative. He's moved on with his life. He's doing great. He's buying a place. He's remarried. He's got a good job. His wife has a good job. They're decorating their place together. I mean, they're happy. They're positive. He's not worried about what you're doing at all. Hey, honey cake girl. Oh, you're walking a mile? Good for you. I'm proud of you, honey. My dog took me on a walk the other day. I've never come at watch for so. Aw, thank you. Well, I'm glad you commented. I know sometimes there's been streams that I've watched that I don't comment on. Some places you feel comfortable, some places you don't. But for the first 2 years, probably year and a half, I didn't comment at all because that's my own insecurity. I just didn't comment because I just felt weird. I don't know. But then as time went on, I've gotten a lot better at it. Or felt more comfortable. Still, some places I don't feel comfortable or welcome, and that's okay. So another thing is, she said she worked at Hobby Lobby, right, for 6 weeks. That she can't work a regular job. It's just not for her. Yet, it's kind of funny. These stalkers that she has, nobody knew where she was working. Nobody went into her job and got her fired. Nobody knew where she was working, but they're stalking her and they follow her around every day. She just said in her stream today, nobody's following you around, Trisha. Answer us this. Since you and your ex-husband split up, has anything happened to you in real life? Like, has anyone ever approached you? Has anyone ever scared you and come up and hit you or done any bit around you in real life? No. Nothing's happened to you. So what would be the point of anybody stalking you? Nothing's happened. So you need to take responsibility for what your failures are and for what your accomplishments are. You can't blame everybody else. If your business fails, it's not everybody else's fault. It's yours. Because it's how you handle it. It's how you react. It's how you hold yourself. You can't blame everybody else because somebody writes a review that's bad. Whether true or not, you can't let that break you down. Otherwise, you don't have the mind for business. You don't have the strength if you're going to let comments about your business affect you like that. I think she's kind of having buyer's remorse. I think she gave up everything to start this business that she has. And now she's thinking, shit, what did I do? I mean, you don't start making money off a business for at least a year or two. So, I mean, okay. I love Bit of Everything. If you want to see more reaction to her videos, Bit of Everything has quite a few more. And Miss Moonbear does. Her streams are really long, and she covers more than just one person typically. So that can, if somebody wants something to watch for a long time, then that's definitely one. And then Jeremy's mom.
Can you see me now? Now you see me, now you don't. Abracadabra, fucking bitch. No, can you hear me?
This is the real Trisha.
Is it enough for now? You want to see something today? You want to see something today? Consequences. Actions have consequences, and I'm going to put the matter in my own hands right now. Meet me outside, bitch. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me in place today. I'm going to stomp your fucking ass.
Oh my God.
Meet me today.
I can't
Meet
believe
me
it.
today. Meet me, bitch, today. Name your location. Bring
So she's
You
threatening
can
the
hear
bird
me
too.
now. She can hear me loud and clear. I'm going to skull drag her, and I'm going to pop her eyes back into her head. You're going to fuck with me. I'm going to fight for everything that I love.
Everything that she loves. Her dildo business. So if I had a channel, I don't think I would tell people that someone was stalking me. Might bring out more. Right. Hi, Kimber. How are you, honey? Nice to see you. Right? Exactly. So why doesn't she just zip it about it? She's like, well, people tell her to ignore them. Well, I've tried. No, you haven't. You've tried for a couple days, and then you just can't keep your mouth shut, and you got to jump on and try to get this, pity from everybody. They're doing it again. I mean, your story. So supposedly, as time has gone on, she suffered from everything you can imagine. She said she was bipolar for 4 years. Then all of a sudden she's not. Now she has PTSD instead. I mean, there's so many things. Now she's gotten off her Xanax. But she's been vlogging the whole time. And as somebody who has been an addict to something, you're out of commission for a couple of weeks for sure. Sick, especially with Xanax. You can't just get off of that stuff by yourself. So I don't know. I mean, she calls herself an actress. Okay. So what's true and what's not? What do you believe and what don't you believe? After she got a couple orders today on her stream, her whole attitude changed. Her whole attitude. She got a PayPal and she got some. I'm back to good again. I'm telling you, it's all to get people to buy stuff from her business and send her PayPal money. It is stressful. It's very stressful. That's why, I have to, once you've watched, it's like how do you explain it? It's just like I used to watch the Bad Girls Club. Would I ever think that I would have gotten into that show? Hell no. But it was so different than the life that I lived. So it's fascinating, right? And you watch something like that and you're like, I was really into it when, what was her name? Tamika or whatever her name was, the big gal. She used to bang pots and pans through the house. I loved her. But there was fighting, there was punching, there was screaming, there was yelling, there was this and that. But it was intriguing. But when it's somebody that's like, that's a show. This is like, she has hurt so many people, and she says, well, that was 5 years ago. No. She's made up lies about guys being rapists, chimos. She's hurt a lot of people, and she's never thought she's had to take accountability, because guess what? It was all her husband's fault. It was all her husband's fault because he was right next to her. But then if he wasn't right next to her, then he wasn't supporting her. Can you imagine having to live with her? He was damned if he did. He was damned if he didn't. Do I think maybe they got in a physical fight at some point? Yeah, I do. Do I think she was beaten by him? Absolutely not. When you are someone who's been abused, I'm sorry, but 9 times out of 10, you can recognize the signs of someone else who's been abused. And just by the way they explain things, by the wording they use, by their facial expressions, and how it happened. She was not beaten by him. Do I think they got in some fistfights? Maybe 1 or 2? A couple, maybe? Yeah, but I think it was both of them. I don't think it was just him, and I don't think it was just her. Imagine her at you all the time. I'm not saying there's ever any excuse for violence, not at all. But there's a huge difference between you guys getting in an altercation together, both of you, and then you turning around and blaming him and adding to your story as time goes on more and more and more that he did this and this and this. No. People know. You think people are stupid? Well, they're not. Maybe some people like that. I actually watched Anna Nicole quite a number of times. No idea why. Like you said, it's a different life. And it's just, right. It's just, it's intriguing because it's so different. But not in a good way. I mean, it's definitely not in a good way. And she doesn't like that people are holding her accountable. She doesn't like that she can't live it down because it's not her past. This isn't her past. She has done things as recent as last week, threatening to beat the shit out of somebody, telling them to come meet her. That's funny. I thought they knew where you were. I thought everybody knows where you are. Nobody knows where you are. So stop making things up about people. That's slander.
You want to take away my home? You want to take away my business? Bitch, try to take me away then.
I wish someone would take you away. No one's trying to take shit away from you.
You are. Stalk me into my face. Fucking do it. You think so? I went to the police. I went to everyone. Oh no, she don't only meet me face to face, bitch.
So she's been to the police, you guys. Mind you, she's been to actual court with the same gal that she's accusing of stalking her and doing all this stuff. And the judge said, sorry, there's no evidence. She brought no evidence. Fighting on YouTube isn't the same as stalking in real life, okay? I mean, are there pictures posted of her from this other gal? Yeah. But she puts them out there and puts them all over the place and wants to be seen in her lingerie and half naked. And maybe this woman wouldn't do this if you would stop slandering her and everybody else. How about keep your head down, mind your own business, focus on your business. Why can't you stop vlogging for a while? It's not good for you, obviously. I mean, she's showing that herself. This is not good for her mental health. But yet, she's just got to win it. She can't let them tell her what to do. You know what? Maybe some of these people are right, Trisha. Maybe instead of having to win over them or having to prove something, why don't you think of yourself and how this is affecting you mentally and emotionally? And as you tell everybody, it's driving you to the jumping point, right? So why would you want to continue to put yourself in that situation? There's always going to be people on social media that don't like you. Everybody has that. But when you stay to yourself and you don't start slandering people and accusing people of stuff, you don't get drug into that. I don't get involved in all the hate and drama and that stuff. And thank goodness I haven't had those problems. You're 44 years old and you're setting this example for your daughter, and she's having to come to your rescue and make phone calls to try to work something out with somebody else. She shouldn't be handling that.
I will skull fucking drag you and knock your fucking eyes back into your skull. We'll see today. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch, you know where I am? You just fucking try to take away my life. You wanna fuck with me? Fuck with me today. You wanna contact everybody that I know to try to get them? No.
Where's the proof? Where's the proof of that? Trisha? You know what? If you're going to accuse people of this, show the proof. So many times people have asked you, show us the proof that they're doing this to you. Not posting pictures of you, not writing comments. No, show the proof that your landlord didn't renew your lease because she contacted him. No, because you can't. You don't know why the lease wasn't renewed. Or you do know why, and you're lying to everybody. One or the other. Or you chose not to renew it. You're not the only person in the world who goes through hard times, Trisha. You know, you say you're not sleeping in your own bed. Many people don't even have a bed to sleep in, so be thankful. Some people are one check away from losing their home and a place to live. I mean, you're not the only one in the world who has been abused, who has gone through all of these things that you've been talking about for 5 years straight, day in and day out. You say you don't live in your past, but you do. Because every time you talk about it on a daily basis, that keeps you in your past. You have a story to tell. Start a new story. But you can't because you want that sympathy, and that's all you have. That's the only thing you have. Because I notice when you're not talking about your ex, accusing everybody of stalking you, accusing everybody of going real life, blaming everybody, you fumble for things to talk about. Why don't you try for a month straight? Any stream you do, don't talk about your ex. Don't talk about these women. See what content you have. A month. Prove that you are more than this. Prove that you are more than these women or your ex. Because you're showing something completely different. Actions speak louder than words. Sure, you can all you want on your channel. And the more you talk, the more you accuse, the more you blame, and the more stories you come up with. So, I don't know. My advice would be, and I'm nobody to you, but my advice would be 1 month. Anytime you do a stream, don't talk about your ex. Don't talk about blaming all these other people. And don't talk about these women that you're speaking of. And see what happens. They don't keep talking about you until you bite back. Then that keeps it going. If you don't bite back, it's going to get pretty boring. Just saying.
Do it.
Especially when you're on probation and you're threatening her.
I dare that bitch. Put on the elevator shoes and meet me face to face. She's not tall enough. She can't reach that high. Send it to my PO. Send it. She sent everything to my PO. Do it.
And just watch when this comes up. Watch how fast she'll change her personality. Look at how angry she is right now. Then you can hear her daughter and the dog come in, and it's all tears. Okay? She manipulates her daughter. It's really sad. And it's funny how I said my mother was a lot like her. That's why she triggers me. And then it's funny because she said on her stream the other day that this lady, bit of everything, is around her mother's age and she's triggering to her. Yeah, Trisha, be original, please. Like, I think that's one of the problems you have is you try to emulate so many different people. But yes, my mother was a lot like her. So do I find it intriguing? Do I try to figure out what made her like that? Yeah, but it doesn't mean it's a positive thing.
I tell you something, honey. Just because you're tall does not mean a small person can't kick your ass. Believe me, I know for a fact.
Preach it,
Being
bitch.
tall doesn't mean anything.
That's right.
Us little people can fight dirty.
I'm a firecracker, man.
You want to push me over the edge? You push me over the edge, bitch. You want to take away everything from me? Meet me outside, bitch. Meet me outside, bitch. Meet me outside. Do you know where I am? Do you know where I am right now?
Nope, nobody does.
Do you know where I am right now? Meet me outside.
So
Meet me
grown up.
outside. Take your bird with you.
So grown up.
Okay, so
Meet me outside, bitch.
threatening to kick your ass, and she's also saying bring your bird. That's also threatening an animal cruelty.
Yeah.
Boy, I tell you, the police can hold this, your ass is grass. You're in deep shit now.
You're not tall enough either. Put your elevator shoes on and meet me face to face.
Are you short
You
shaming?
ugly bug-eyed bitch.
Are you height shaming, Trisha?
Oh,
How dare
no.
you?
You want to fuck with me, Paula? You want to do all this shit to me? Fucking do it! I'm sick of you, Paula. You want to try to take away everything that's important to me? Fucking try to do it to my face. Let me skull drag you from behind your fucking computer. You want to be a keyboard warrior? Say it to my face. You want to? You want to? Where are you now?
I have a question. If you guys were on, not parole, if you guys were on probation, would you be doing this? I mean, if I was on probation, I probably wouldn't go on the internet if I had the same issues she does, because I would be afraid I would say or do something that's going to get me in more trouble. I would focus on my business. If she wouldn't have brought her business on here, here's the thing too. Think about this. If she knows these women are out to destroy her, right? They're out to destroy her and take everything she has. Why would she share her business on here? Why would you do that? Why would you share it on YouTube? A lot of these people are trying to make their businesses strictly off of YouTube, people. It's not going to last.
Are you scared? Are you scared?
Just scared of you.
Get me outside, bitch!
Oh, wow.
Get me outside!
Who does that look like? Eileen Warnhouse. Warnhouse.
Catch me outside, because I'm coming. I'm coming for you, bitch!
Oh, now she's going
And I'm
down.
gonna knock those eyes back behind. I'm gonna knock your eyes back into your skull. You wanna fuck with me?
Sure hope you can fight with the handcuffs on.
You wanna fuck with me? You wanna fuck with everything that is me? Fucking, where are you? Where are you, bitch? Record it.
She said in her stream today earlier that these women are jealous of her and want what she has. Can you list what you have again that would make somebody jealous of you? Sorry. I don't think it's jealousy. I think people are just sick of your games and your acts.
Record everything. And my big old belly too. Do it. Do it. Record my big old belly too.
She always shows her stand.
Yeah.
Bitch, she always shows her stand. Oh, here. Okay. Watch the transformation. Here it is.
I'm angry.
Mm-hmm.
She gets this way, and she gets that crazy look in her eyes. Every time she gets mad, she goes nuts.
Imagine having to live with
if
that.
anybody's listening, this is not the first time. This is the worst I've seen her for one person, but she goes nuts, and she threatens people. She shouldn't even have a channel. I hope you two see this, and the police see this,
Yep.
and get rid of her.
For her own good.
Get her off her channel.
For her own good.
This is ridiculous. She should get in trouble for this. This is terrible threats.
never been angry before, and I feel really fucking angry right now.
Don't get it.
Here come the
Are
tears.
you crying now? Oh, now she's gonna cry. Typical. Now she's gonna play the victim. She does this all the time.
Because her daughter walked in, but
so hard
for a month.
What did she lose? Did this person take away her business?
No.
Did she lose her business over
No.
this? No. Did she lose her house over this?
Mm-mm.
No, she lost her apartment or whatever she lives in by herself. If she loses her business, it's going to be her fault. Everybody knows this from all her past videos.
Yep.
How she's acted before. She loses her friends by herself. It's all her. But she has to blame somebody else. This woman makes me sick.
Yep. Look, is my daughter looking?
Ooh, I have no sympathy for her
Me
at
either.
all.
I worked so hard to build my building.
A month
And this person doesn't stop bullying me.
doesn't stop what? Bullying you?
I'm so angry.
Bullying.
I'm so upset.
Bullying her. Who's the one that just threatened to go skull drag her and pop her eyes back into her head? The same thing she did in court to that guy.
I asked for help.
Then the police have told you to unplug, but you refuse. Nobody's hurt you in real life. So you want to keep streaming? You're inviting it. You want to keep, this is the thing. She expects to be able to blame people, bring up their names, talk about her ex, derogatory, slandering, blaming him for everything and his new wife. She expects to be able to continue that behavior, but nobody's supposed to come back at her. That's why she's the victim, because she wants to say whatever she wants to say about people and blame them for losing her home. She's going to lose her business. She loses friends because of these women. Everything's everybody else's fault. She won't take accountability, but yet when somebody comes back at her, then she's the victim. If I was Paula, you better believe I'd be pressing charges on her for threatening to beat the shit out of me. More than once she said it. And I would also try to get her for slander, for saying that she's the reason she lost her place, her living space. Prove it, Trisha. There's consequences. You can't do that.
Okay, I'm not going to watch anymore. You know why? Because
It's true.
now it's going to be all the crying, feel sorry for me. And she's going to continue to go on saying how everybody's making everything hard for her. You know, the typical. Everybody that knows Trisha knows it's the same thing. You know? So, that's it. I just had to show how she's threatening this person. And it is wrong.
Yep.
You do not threaten somebody like that. She's a psycho. She's a psycho. She needs to get in trouble for this, and she needs to be taken off YouTube. That's all I wanted to say.
Yes, she does. And what was I going to say? I was going to say something. Oh yeah, make sure you subscribe to Bit of Everything. She's trying to get to 1,000. Hey Sharon, how are you, honey? Yes, Eileen Mornos. Doesn't she look like her? Hi guys. I don't do like reaction stuff, but I love Bit of Everything. We're trying to get her to 1,000 subscribers. And she does reactions to Shani, Trisha, and maybe Foodie Beauty, I think. But so I think she's a sweetheart. I'm trying to get up with her so we can do a collab together at some point. So How are you guys? You having a good day? How you doing, Sharon? Sosa's here. She is something, Kimber. And here's the thing. She shouldn't be allowed to continue to blame everybody. I mean, enough is enough. After she did that threatening video, right? She said, well, because someone put in Paula's stream or Miss Moonbear's streams. Well, it's a military term or whatever. Trisha didn't even know that. She said the next day, "Oh, it's a military term," because she saw it in one of the chats. But she's trying to say that she didn't now, like that she didn't threaten to hurt her. She's like, "Oh, I said I would skull drag," but she also said she wanted to beat her and put her eyes back in her head. So she's on probation. This just shows she's the problem. She's never going to learn. I think YouTube really needs to take yes, I will, honey. You guys, I will. Let me do it on my phone. I can't do it on my computer here. Let me go to bit of everything. Let me go to mine. Okay, here's my channel. Then let me find bit of everything really quick. You guys having a good day? There it is. Okay. So view channel. Share. Okay. Copy link. This should work here. Let me see here. Hopefully it works. Is that it? Let me see. Yep. Okay. That should work, you guys. YouTube, they do, Kimber. You're right. Well, it's against terms of service to threaten violence, correct? Definitely. It's and I really wish her ex would go after her for slander, because when you continually put out there that someone has been abusive to you, that they've beat the shit out of you multiple times, it's like this stuff just flies out of her mouth and there's nothing behind it. And if you've kind of studied body language and if you are someone who has been abused, you can tell, you can see it, that she's not. You're welcome, honey. Yeah, you guys sub up to her. I would love to see her get to 1,000 subscribers. She's this really sweet lady. She's not rude and mean, she tries to see the good in people, but she's done you can go back on her channel and watch quite a few reactions on her, Trisha. So once she gets to 1,000, then she can do longer streams and stuff. And like I said, I'm trying to get her to trying to link up with her to do a collab together. And also, if you could please pray for Loving Life, Miss Millie. She's going through a really hard time right now. Let me get her off the screen here really quick. Hold on. Miss Millie's going through a really hard time right now. She needs to find somewhere to live. She's just needing a lot of prayer. So Loving Life is her channel. And many of us have said, hey, we'll open our doors for you to come live with us, but she lives in a different state. And I know how that is. She doesn't want to, she's got a couple dogs. She doesn't want to up and, relocate to a state with people she doesn't know. So let's just pray. Thank you guys. Yes, please pray for her. And if you could maybe go over to her channel and comment. I know you guys may not know her and I'm asking you to do that, but now that's somebody who's really going through a hard time. Not somebody who's coming screaming on YouTube and blaming everybody for everything. This is a woman who has really been abused by her husband for many years. And now she's homeless now. She's staying in motels. So if you could please go over to her channel. A lot of people have been leaving rude comments for her. If you could maybe go say something kind, like, I'm praying for you. I'll put her link in here as well. That's what we need to help people, you guys. That's what we need to lift people up, not freaking vibrators and dildos and lingerie. I'm sorry, that is not women empowerment. We're trying to get away from women only being good for that. There's more to women than her body and how she looks and sex. So I'm sorry, this women's empowerment is not, no. You're trying to empower women. Okay, I'm trying to go to Loving Life here. I'm going to share her link in the copy link. Okay, I'm going to put that in mine. I mean, that's what we're really trying to get away from, is people believing that women are just good for those things. Okay, I shared her link also. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, people are being really rude to her. And she doesn't come on and threaten people. And thank you so much, you guys. That's what it's all about. That's what it's about. Sharing each other's, things, hardships in life that they're going through, and asking for prayer. And you know what? We have to take accountability for ourselves. It's nobody else's fault. Even if you were in an abusive relationship, okay, that abusive relationship is over now. So what are you going to do? You're going to stay in that place and live in your past? Or are you going to start a new life now that you're out of that abusive relationship? You have the whole world at your fingertips now. Why do you want to continue to live in your abuse? If that's, I'm not talking about Millie, I'm talking about the other one. I swear, it's so the blame can be kept on everybody else. So Millie is trying to, that's right. Love and kindness are priceless. Yes. And I just wish I could help Millie in some other way other than offering her a place to stay. There's nothing I can do. I helped when I could. But now it's like I'm going through some stuff. So right now I can just offer her prayers and good thoughts and positivity. And when I have anything extra, I can help her with that. But right now it's just, yeah, pick yourself up and move on. Nobody wants to hear the same bullshit day in and day out. You say you're making your life better. Well, show it. Prove it. Quit blaming everybody else. Anyways, I gotta go take Sosie for a walk before my son comes to get him. I know he wants to go on a walk. He loves his walks. So Grandma's tired, but he's going home. So I gotta go. I gotta go spend that time with him. I want him to have a good time before he goes home. So you guys, just know I didn't do that to be hateful. I have things I want to say, and a lot of times I keep my mouth shut, but it's gotten to a point with her that people, right, Sharon, it's come to a point where when she's saying things like, I might just jump. You guys are trying to push me over a cliff, and she's threatening people violently with violence. Maybe she needs to be taken off of YouTube. I believe. This is not healthy. Oh, Kimber, I'm glad too. Okay, you guys, lots of love to you too, sweetheart. Thank you for popping in with me. I know I never go live at this time, but I had some time, so I thought I would. All right, so you have a great day. I got to figure out a title for this. I have to figure out a title for this, but maybe I'll see you later tonight. What's Wednesday? I don't know. Maybe I'll let you know how my interview goes and my therapy. I don't know. I don't need to tell you about that. But anyways, you guys have a great day, okay? God bless. See you soon.